Alright guys, it's the big trip you've all been waiting for, the trip we've been training for. We're going up Spider Gap. Okay, so we're officially on the trail. We are taking this Phelps Trail into Spider Meadows tonight, and then that's where we plan to set up camp. So we drove in today about 5 miles to Leavenworth, and now we are hiking into Spider Meadows to spend our first night in the Glacier Peak Wilderness. So we've already made, I don't know, over 5 miles. It's past 5 o'clock. It's actually a pretty easy trail. Yeah, so far so good. We've set up camp, and now it's time for dinner, so I am headed to get some water. So we were invited to come on this trip, so I don't know how much I'm going to have time to stop and film stuff like I normally do. So I may not be talking as much, but here is where we're going today. Okay, so I've zoomed in on this waterfall right here. Somehow we could have to get up, like, I think to the left of that, and then eventually get up and over that pass there. We're not gonna summit that red mountain. That is where we camped, right down there in those trees. Well, as you can see, we have begun our ascent of Spider Gap. Okay, we're stopping to take some pictures. May not be able to see the valley after we start heading up the snow. Yeah, this is awesome. Alright, we're making our way up this. It's not as hard as I thought it would be. I guess that means I trained well enough. But man, having all this weight for backpacking on my back, definitely I can feel it. My legs can feel it. I'm not used to carrying this much weight. Okay guys, that's where we're going. This is the gap. And it's all downhill from here. We have summited Glacier. Oh God, what are we? We have summited Spider Gap. I don't know if it's a summit, it's really just a pass. But behind me here is the Lyman Lakes, I guess a basin, and some awesome mountains behind me. We've made it down to the basin with the lakes. I think this is Upper Lyman Lake, and we're just heading north, I guess, towards Lower Lyman Lake. Okay guys, so I'm thinking this peak is Chihuahua Peak. This is Lower Lyman Lake? Whatever. Glacier melting into these lakes. And as you can see, there's a couple spots of ice out here floating, so that's super cool. That's where we came from, down that snowfield, and then down the rocks, and you can't see the trail from here, but we came down. Come along this trail here. Pretty cool. And here's the mosquitoes. Look at, there's gotta be like, I don't even know how many on my leg. Just tons of them. So I was just sitting kind of out there on the other side. You can't really see it, of that river bend, but I thought it was interesting. If you look along the bank, you can actually see where the water level used to be higher, and now kind of the forest is taken over. Look at all these mosquitoes trying to get to me. There's just... That's what happens when you sit outside. Nothing on this side of the tent. One on the side I'm sitting on. There's just Millions. It rained a little bit last night. A little bit windy. Oop. And as you can see behind me, a lot of clouds. We're saddled up, we're heading off. It is Saturday morning. Here's the last look at Spider Gap before we head north. And the sun is kind of coming out and blue sky. Let's hope that lasts. Say hi to the camera.
Hello.
Sorry, your head was in the way. Out there, that's that waterfall we were looking at last night. And then there's lower Lyman Lake. My team is ahead of me. The landscape here is just immense. I know the camera cannot capture like how tall all this stuff seems around us. Super cool. I think that's where we're headed. It is Cloudy Peak in the clouds and Cloudy Pass. Okay guys, that is a fat marmot. He's got a friend there with him. They're looking at me. Rainbow and marmot. Hello, Marmot. Hello, Marmot. Yep, that's where we're headed. Marmot's still checking us out. You crazy little guys. Look at how fat you are. Getting wet in the rain. There's two different marmots. I think the one on the left is a baby. He's so fluffy. Oh, and there's one going around in the field there. Okay guys, we got 3 passes we're doing today. Been through the first one, that was Cloudy Pass. Not sure what the next one's called. But oh my gosh, even with the rain and the clouds, it just turned out to be like a totally gorgeous day. Okay guys, that is Glacier Peak. Some is covered by clouds, of course, but I cannot tell you just how, like, massive the base of that mountain is. It is huge. Okay guys, this valley, I don't know if you can see the river down there, but that is the direction that we're heading. This is the fortress. Avalanche Zone. Look at all these flies. We are on Sunday afternoon. This morning we went up Buck Creek Pass and now we're headed down and we're following Buck Creek out. We've got, there was a fly. We've got, I don't know, maybe 5-6 miles to the trailhead. We were planning on camping here, but the flies are so bad, we're just gonna grab water and keep hiking and see if maybe there's a better place to camp. Now we're going into a burn. I guess the last few miles of this trail, the Buck Creek Trail, is through a burn section. Okay, so we found a decent campsite. It's got this awesome stream, perfect water, so we get to stay one more night, and the flies aren't so bad here. Alright, it is Monday morning and we are just hiking out this morning. Brush is a little bit thick this morning. Guys, so we made it to Trinity Trailhead, as you can see from the sign behind me. Just got a 0.7 mile walk out to the car, and our trip is nearly complete.